Alright, so my PC decided to completely crap out. If you look at this right here, you can see that like it's running, it's doing its best. I've been working on it for all day today, and the long story short is the motherboard kind of fried. And with that being said, I also lost a lot of data and a lot of my stuff. And let's just talk about what I'm going to do. So starting today, May 1st, I'll be posting a video every single day about our game coming out on May 25th called Sockpile. If you don't know, we've had this game in the works for about a year now. I've created 20 entirely different games trying to find the right balance of mechanics and theme and what I want this to be. But I knew I wanted it to be a game about sock monsters that's easy to understand and play and everything. We settled on Sockpile being what it is. And I call it kind of like a Libertalia card game. And I'll explain why in a bit. But overall, I want you guys to know I'm posting a video every single day. I'm playtesting at least once every day, telling you the changes we're making, what makes it better, what makes it worse. And in the description of this video, you can go ahead, go to the Kickstarter page to find Sockpile and be one of the first backers for the game. We're aiming to have 100 backers of any monetary amount because my goal for this game is $100. I've already put in like $400 to this game, and I'm going to cap it at about 5 total because I just want people to play this game. I want to get my first game out there. I'm a perfectionist by nature, but I have to shirk that to be like, you know what, we're going to do it. We're going to do the best we can. My cat just jumped up here. Hey, kitty. We're going to do the best we can, but then we're going to move on, and we're going to do more projects and get better with every single project. I'm a huge believer of being better by doing rather than trying to wait for perfection. So let's go ahead and talk about what Sockpile is. Sockpile is a game where it's an area control lane battler-esque game where what you're trying to do is you're trying to have the highest number in each lane. There's 3 lanes per game right now, or 3 lanes per season. And what you're doing is you're going to be sending 1 sock monster from your hand to each lane every season. So all of you guys put a face down. The game plays 2 to 6 players, by the way. Okay, so the way that this works is everyone's going to be playing a card from their hand. You'll have a hand of about 6 cards, and everyone's going to have the exact same hand. So this is like queen, a 3, a 6, an ace, a 4, and a 7, let's say. You'll have 6 cards, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay? And you know what everyone's going to have. And you're going to be putting one of these on each of the 3 locations. So it'll be 3 of the cards will be used. Everyone's going to have a different strategy because there's going to be 1 sock per player minus 1 on the table. The socks have numbers between 1, 2, and 3. And there's 5 different kinds of socks. The numbers are just points of the socks. And if you have a pair, if you have a matching pair of socks, it actually doubles the value. So if you have 2 of these 3s, instead of 6, it's going to be a 12. But you have to have the exact same type of sock matching it. And that way you can actually be incentivized to go for a lower number maybe, just to have a higher multiplication bonus. Anyway, so let's say I'd play like this one on the first one, this one on the second one, this one on the third one. These 3 would stay in my hand, and they would stay in my hand until I use them. So you don't discard any cards from your hand. Starting with the first location, you all flip over your cards and resolve the effects from the lowest number to the highest number. And that affects either the current location, other locations, the socks you have, and so forth. Still working on the words for the abilities and all that fun stuff, because I need the logic and the diction to be a lot cleaner. But once that's resolved, the highest number will then claim one of the socks of the location, and then the next number and the next number. Whoever does not get a sock will get a dirty sock. Or correction, there's going to be a lot of ties in this game. And one thing I'm guessing I'm going to spoil a little bit, that we found out from the playtest we did yesterday, or today, depending what time it was there's a lot of tiebreakers because it's such a limited quantity of options. And even though we have different mentalities, different strategies that we might want to do, there's still a lot of tiebreakers. So what's going to happen is there's going to be a tiebreaker chart for all the players in the game. And anytime that tiebreaker is used, it's going to be randomly assigned, and whoever's at the top of it, whoever's at the bottom of it will get 2 points, I think, by the end of the game. I don't really know, but I want whoever has like I'm still working that part, but anyways, there's going to be a tiebreaker chart on there. So if there's ever a tiebreaker, you instantly will resolve it, and put it down, kind of like in Critter Kitchen, if you guys have seen that one before. And yeah, that's gonna be happening a lot in this game. There's a lot of things that like mess with other cards in the game. Some will like revive some of them. So some like Libertalia card playing style. It's Again, I didn't really mean for it to be like this. It kind of ended up being like this, and I really do like Libertalia, so it makes sense to end up being something similar in a couple senses. We have our own unique art, so if you guys don't know, these are our little guys. If you're a video gamer, it might look, the art style might look kind of familiar to you. I did base some of them off of like Chalice from Sonic the Hedgehog, but I wanted it to be my own thing. So I had like kind of like childish drawing art, and under the guise of sock monsters, these guys are little chibi babies running around collecting socks. That's what the theme is. You're collecting socks in the game to be like the most successful clan. And the goal of this is if I get like $500 or like $1,000 raised, I actually want to make unique art for every single card in the deck. Because right now, everyone grabs their 13 cards. And it's a print and play game for the record, which is essential because I really wanted a print and play game with a 52 card deck. And this one, you can actually print this out and have like a new kind of mini deck. Or you can grab a deck and kind of slap some stickers, which I want to have, there are these stickers there, I've been working on that, onto the deck just to have like now an entire deck dedicated for this game. Or even like you put them on the sleeves and you put whatever deck type you want on the sleeves. So if you have, I have a ton of decks, so I love 52 card games in general. Specifically games like 52 Realms, I really do enjoy. What was I talking about? Sorry, I'm doing like a one-take video because, again, my PC's crapped out. I just bought a new one. I spent like $15 on a new PC, and I needed a mouse because, like, my mouse has been crapped out. I might as well. I'm already spending like $1,500. But yeah, so that's what we did for Stockpile. The new additions we did where we added the tiebreaker chart. I'm changing a lot of the diction for this game. The diction needs to be a lot more clear for people who don't even play card games because this is like an entry-level card game. And if you want to help out, if you want to give some feedback on the Kickstarter page, wherever it might be, go to the description of this video, click on the link, and follow the Kickstarter. We have like 130 people right now following the Kickstarter. There's going to be like a limited, like 20 copies that will be manually produced because I'm producing them in-house. They're going to be just print and play copies of these games. And I'll be like adding some 3D printed assets. I'll be adding some like different stickers and backgrounds and stuff like that, and a lot of fun stuff. I'm really excited for this game. I'm really proud of this game, and I hope that you follow along. If you like what we do, if you want to be part of giving feedback for the design, I'll be posting playtests here as well. So make sure to subscribe if you want to be a part of that. But that's everything. Peace out. Have a great day. God bless, and I hope to see you guys on the channel soon.